What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a one-play touchdown that can beat cover 4, cover 3, and cover 2. Are you struggling to stop the run? Be sure you check out Madden for a full guide covering all the meta formations from I form close to heavy panther. So for today's offensive playbook, we're again back in the West Coast offense in the infamous gun bunch. Now, this plays specifically wide receiver post. This is available in other offensive playbook. I want to say the Falcons have this. There's one other out there as well that has wide receiver post. So this is the play we're going to be using. There are a couple things you do need to keep in mind. First off, this lone side receiver needs to be fast. Tyreek Hill, 99 speed, is going to be able to get over the top of all these deep zones are going to throw out there for you. So be sure you have your fast wide receiver. I'm about to say it right now. If you guys that play MUT, if you think a 90 speed wide receiver is going to be able to get over top of a lot of these deep zones, especially with these zoned out abilities, you're going to find it's not. So really somebody we're looking for is like 95 plus. So they need to be insane. So Tyreek Hill, 99 speed in regs is going to do great. Wide receiver post, we're going to go ahead and start in a simple old cover 3 sky. And this is going to carry over to any kind of cover 3. So right here, hopefully we can get the pass off. You can run this stock for the most part. I have noticed what you can sometimes do is with Robinson, if you do motion snap him out, sometimes I'll pull that outside third down just a little bit and in turn allow you to get a little bit better of a pass over the top. So right here, we're always going to be rolling out. That's one other thing I want to mention as well for you guys that like to pass. Have Escape Artist and have Dashing Deadeye, aka Andrew Luck for MUT or Patrick Mahomes for regs. So we'll go and motion out Robinson and we'll bomb this cover 3 over the top. Now I'm not going to worry about the user right there. The user isn't going to be able to get back, but it's right here. Bombs away, swerve catch, and you can see easy dot for a touchdown over the top of 2-star defensive backs. I'll go ahead and hop off. We'll do that one more time. Again, this is automatically a max protect, so you don't really need to worry about that. We'll motion out Robinson, motion snap, pull that outside third down, run outside of the pocket, throw it on the run, try and stop and stay in bounds and get it over the top every single time. Now we'll go and show you guys play over the top, and we'll play with sticks. Generally when this happens, this is going to prevent this cover 3 bomb, but we'll see right now. We'll go ahead and snap this ball. Pray that we can get a little bit of time. We're going to roll out. And you can see that time, the outside third is able to play it a little bit better. But again, if we get a better animation with the throw and with the catch, you're going to be able to still fit that over the top pretty easily. Now, a cover 2, on the other hand, is going to play this a lot more effective. But you're generally, again, with good speed, you're going to be able to pass lead this to the outside and still be able to get it in there. Again, the reason that this works so effectively is just because of that post route. That post route is just so deep that it can get over the top of any kind of deep zone that is going to be on the opposite side of the field where he is. So it's essentially just making it to where the DBs don't recognize there's a deep zone I got to worry about, and therefore he's going to get over the top. So right here, you'll see that this deep half right here, Clark, is going to play it a little bit better than this outside third, but still with the pass lead to the outside, obviously getting over a cloud flat, it's going to be an easy money. Now, this does require a click-on catch. You can't just let the CPU do all the work for you. With this pass lead, you got to click on, you got to get to the ball, swerve it, and catch it. So it's going to require a little bit of skill behind this. So we'll hop off this linebacker right here, motion Robinson out. Again, that's not necessary. It's just kind of become habit right here. We'll pray we get a little bit of time. That time, the out half actually surprisingly played it pretty well. We'll try something a little different this time. This time we won't motion out that crossing route. We'll just leave it stock. And I have noticed if you just leave this stock, it seems that the deep half generally plays to the inside a little more aggressively. We'll see what happens in this instance. So we'll snap the ball right here. For some reason, they decided to be on a contain that time. You can see if you pass lead it to the outside, click on, try and swerve catch, and get a little bit better of a pass lead to the right. You've got all that open field to work with, and because of the way that DBs react in deep zones, they're generally not going to be aware of that, I want to say, post route, crosser, kind of a really, really deep post. They're not going to be aware of it, and that's what is going to allow you as a click-on catch to get past them. make a possession catch, easy play. Now just be careful with this cover 2. As you can see, that deep half is playing it pretty good. We still, if we're able to get a good pass now that we don't have bazooka anymore, I don't know if it's going to work as well. We can still fit it in. You're going to really need that pass lead to get to the outside. Click on and make that catch for you. So right here, again, snap this ball, see if they go on contain. This time the defensive line automatically contains. I don't get this game, but it's right there. Pass it to the outside. Click on. Try to get a little bit better of an extended pass. And maybe you can get that extended pass leader or whatever that stupid chemistry is called, because now we need chemistries to pass lead. EA Sports, it's in the game. So that's cover 2. If you guys are worried about cover 3 bomb, you could just kind of invert this and have a cover 2 invert with a middle third, and that's going to really help prevent it. The only thing I would recommend, if you press, you're just asking to get bombed over the top, just back this guy off and back that guy off. I'm never going to press Tyreek Hill and the shade over top play sticks or whatever you guys want to do, but this is something I'd probably do to help prevent this play. So right here, we're going to cover 4 drop show 2. This is really going to kill a cover 4 drop. You guys are going to see what I am talking about right here. So cover 4 drop show 2 out of the 3-4 ob. Again, back into the gun bunch. It used to be called gun bunch week. I don't know why they changed the name, but I guess they did with this most recent patch. This is not, by the way, this is not a live playbook. There's also one final key. If you guys have stayed to this whole video, we're going to have to touch on as well. So again, we can run this play stock against the drop show 2. I usually like to motion this guy out, motion snap, just to help pull that the outside quarter down and pray to the Madden gods we can get the pass off. And I think Tyreek Hill stepped out of bounds right there, but if he stays in bounds, you guys can see, easily able to get over the top that outside quarter for a bomb. So we'll do this one more time. This time we're not going to motion this guy out. We're just going to snap this ball. Pray that we can get some good blocking, and there we go, pass lead it to the outside, click on, and you can see that time, probably a touchdown. It'd be very close, but I'm assuming it is. Nope. I don't know if it was. I think the game didn't count it. So, EA Sports, it's in the game. So, this time we'll shade over top, and we'll play the sticks as well. So, snap this ball again. Roll out. Same result as always, pass lead. If you can get a good, wow, or we just cheat them away. If you can get a good pass lead to the outside, you're gonna, now we're in the zone. You're gonna be able to bomb it over the top of that cover 4 drop show 2. Again, that was a shade over top and a play the sticks. As always, you can just put this guy into a deep half, and that's gonna be your best bet in preventing it. Still play over top and play the sticks as well. I mean, I'm gonna do that every single time. Heck, I'll even pass commit. And we'll do this right now. This time it's against a deep half on the right side. Snap this ball. Somehow the user controlled, oh my goodness, pass lead. Okay, well, Patrick Mahomes just simply can't pass lead today. But you guys can see, if the game wants you to thrive and DDA doesn't kick in, you're going to be able to pass lead it to the outside really easily for a 1-play touchdown against cover 4, play the sticks and shade over top. Cover 3, play the stick, shade over top, and a cover 2 stock. Now, shading to the outside might play a little bit better, but if it's a stock cover 2, you're going to be able to split the safeties pretty darn easily. Now, for those that have stayed for the entire video, there's one final key to this. I'm not going to be answering this in the comment section because you should have paid attention to the video, but field positioning. I have tried this at the 30-yard. I'll show you guys at the 30-yard line right now. The 30-yard line and closer, to me, I've found it doesn't work as effective. So if you guys say this play doesn't work, I know that you didn't watch the entire video. It doesn't work as good, and that's because the deep zones tend to be able to react a lot quicker to those deep posts or crossers or whatever the case may be. We'll try it right now. This isn't exactly, I'm going to be as right on the 30-yard line as close as I can. Right in the middle. And I'll show you guys, it is going to react slightly better. You'll sometimes be able to fit this in, but you can see right there, the quarter, outside quarter, is able to play that a lot better. Simply because he doesn't have as much ground to cover downfield. And so if they are to click on, they're going to play that a lot better. You guys notice the entire time, if you're watching this video, we were on the 40-yard line. So I strongly suggest playing this, using this play if you want a 1-play bomb from the 40 and further. If you're not looking for a 1-play touchdown, but you need a serious amount of yards, you're really going to struggle when you get past the 30-yard line. This play isn't really meant to be a red zone play. It's meant to get you big yards when you need it. And you can see right there, in cover 3, play over top, or shade over the top, play the sticks. Isn't going to play it too well. It will be cover 2 to the sideline, provided you can get a good pass lead to the outside. And that's if the game is wanting to cooperate with you and there's no DDA going on at that moment. But you can see it beats cover 4 drop, cover 3 match, cover 3 sky, cloud. It's all going to play the exact same. One final thing to touch on is field position. Field positioning, I want to say it does matter. You almost always want that lone side receiver to be on the wide side of the field if possible. If not, just run a HB sweep or quick base if it's in another gun bunch. I know it's in another gun bunch. But just run one of those plays to make sure that that post is always on the wide side with bunch on the short side. So for example, you can't run it over here. You can't bomb over there. You'd have to flip the bunch. But you could run it over here. I like to just have it right in the middle of the hash marks. I've just seen it work effective enough from the middle to where the post is on the wide side. So do keep that in mind. Again, if you guys are asking me these questions, I'm going to just tell you to go back and watch the video because I answered it in the video for you guys. That's the point of the video. But we'll show you guys right here. There is we'll show you the difference in the cover 4 drop to 2. It's going to be a little bit easier to make this pass to the outside. You can see roll out. That was the best pass lead I've ever seen. That's exactly what you guys are looking for every single time. You're just looking for the swerve catch to actually activate and recognize the input and stay in bounds and actually make a catch. But that's picture perfect of what we are looking for in that instance. Now, also, if somebody's doing something like this, where they're kind of giving you a blitz, and in fact it is going to be a blitz, yeah, good luck stopping this blitz and good luck getting that play off. I do say if they decide to press, GG's, they are literally just saying, hey, I want you to one play bomb me, please. And so, if you guys can't pick up this blitz, I don't really run gun bunch all too much, just because the pickup is just so inconsistent. You can see right there, if we pick it up, entire kill with a press is like, it's 5,000 times easier to get over the top. Like, if they press you, yeah, there ain't no stopping. You can play over the top, you can play a deep half. Deep half's not going to get back fast enough, and it's just bombs away. So this time I'll show you guys one final adjustment I want to talk about on defense, and that's putting A into a deep half. Again, keep it in mind that, generally speaking, that deep half isn't going to be able to drop back fast enough because Tiger killed, and we're just going to completely explode over the top. Again, you can see right there, pass lead it straight up into the outside, swerve catch. ET3's keeping up with Tire kill magically, but somehow I don't know how that's working in the game. So anyways, that's going to take care of this little money play. For those guys that are subscribed to the channel, just as a heads up, I'm out of town. So that's why you're getting a lot of info live playbooks. We're going to be just leaking out these money plays, these tips throughout the week. Maybe get 2 of them, and the rest are going to be info live, just so you guys can be aware of these live playbooks. Some things are available, some things that have changed, because there are some big changes to them, and then there's just some minor tweaks in some playbooks as well. So be sure you guys are watching those videos to stay up to date, as well as checking out Meister Madden, as all those videos are going to be uploaded onto Meister Madden eventually as well, so you guys have free access to that included later on towards early 2020s when we are shooting to have those all up. Also, one final notice, depending on when this goes up, if this is up around like a day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, around that time, we're going to be having a sale on Meister Madden. Now, this includes all guides, ebooks. Coaching is going to remain the same. That's not going to change, but guides, ebooks, and memberships are all going to be on sale. If you guys end up purchasing a coaching session, do keep in mind I'm out of town. I can't bring my Xbox and PS4 on me with the plane, bringing back all these Christmas gifts. That's simply not possible. So for these 2 weeks I'm going to be gone. You're going to have to schedule it for sometime after January, probably somewhere in the second week of January, like January 7th and on is when we are definitely going to be back. I don't know when my wife needs to be back, but just kind of keep that in mind with that coaching session. We can still set up the time and date. It just can't be from the 20th all the way pretty much through New Year's and a little bit past that. So keep that in mind. But I appreciate all you guys. Subscribe if you're new. Get in the lab and have a happy holiday. This has been T Meister. See ya.